Hi friends! Today we're going to be working on a writing project, and what we're going to be doing is first making a mind map. We're going to be figuring out the steps to making a how-to book. So the first thing I want to do is I want to draw this mind map. This will be very familiar to friends. All I did was use a cup to make these circles. You can use any size paper you want to fill in your mind map. But I had a couple things. I looked around my house and I started to think, a how-to book means I'm telling someone else how to do something. So I need to be really good at it. So there's a couple of things that I think I'm really good at. So the first thing I'm really good at is reading books. I think I'm pretty good at reading books. So my first idea that I'm gonna put in the first circle, my first bubble for my mind map of something I could do is I could teach someone how to read a book. So I'm gonna draw my book over here. Okay, and my idea is how to read a book, okay? So that's my first idea. Another thing that I started to think about as I was walking around my house was how to solve a Rubik's Cube. How to solve a Rubik's Cube. The thing is, as I started to think about this, I'm actually not that good at it. So I'm trying to see, would this be something that I really want to give someone else advice on? I'm not that good at it. So I'm gonna put this here, but I might choose not to do it because it's not something I'm really an expert at. The next thing that I know a lot of EC North friends are really good at is how to build something with Legos. I know a lot of friends in EC North really know how to build with Legos and how to make all kinds of creations. And so they might consider a building, how to build with some kind of material. And then the last thing, as I was walking around my house, I thought, you know what I'm really an expert at? This might be funny, but brushing my teeth. So I have my toothbrush here as a reminder. I'm gonna use purple since it's a purple toothbrush. And how to brush my teeth. Okay. Once I have my mind map all set, I may want to take a little bit of a break and then come back to it and decide which one I'm going to really break down into steps to do the next part of my book writing. So you can spend a little bit of time coming up with these first, like thinking about your ideas, and then you can come back and look at these again. Like I might decide, you know what, a Rubik's Cube is not the one I'm gonna do right now. Reading, Legos, brushing teeth. You'll see me back in just a few minutes to see what I've decided to go with. All right, friends, you might have guessed it. I decided I'm an expert on how to brush my teeth. As it turns out, my house, we have a lot of different toothpastes. Watch this. Buzz Lightyear, strawberry. We even have a Paw Patrol toothpaste. I even have this Shimmer and Shine toothpaste. So my first step in brushing my teeth at my house is pick the toothpaste. And I'm gonna go ahead with this watermelon strawberry. So my first step is going to be pick my toothpaste. I'm gonna kind of walk us through this and then think, what am I doing next? I'm opening the toothpaste and putting it on my toothbrush. Okay, there it is. Okay, so my first step is pick. First, pick your toothpaste. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna illustrate all the different toothpastes I have and a picture of me picking my toothpaste. Okay. Next, what did I do? Next, I squeezed the toothpaste onto my toothbrush. And you guys are gonna do it much better. So squeeze the toothpaste. onto my toothbrush. Next, what I'm thinking, what am I gonna do next? Next, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna run it under a little bit of water, and I'm gonna go ahead, and this is gonna be pretty funny for friends, but I'm gonna actually brush my teeth. So that's gonna go into the then. You may not wanna watch this whole thing. This is a little bit silly, but I'm gonna go, okay. Finally, I'm gonna rinse off my toothbrush. I'm gonna spit, and I'm gonna gargle a little bit of water. It's a pretty funny thing to do. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill in my chart. First, I picked out my toothpaste, then I put some toothpaste on the toothbrush, then I went ahead and I brushed, and last I gargled and I spit into the sink. I'm gonna turn this into a book using this sheet next, and I'll show you my final draft in just a little bit. All right, friends, so we are on the final phase here of our how-to book creation. It might be taking you a couple days to get this together, or you can spread it out throughout the day. But the first thing I did was I made my mind map. After my mind map, I picked what I wanted to do, which was how to brush my teeth. I went through the motions, and I did a little bit of a draft using this template. How to, with all the different boxes, and I could really fill this in a little bit more carefully. Then I took this and I went ahead and I folded some paper together to make a book, and I stapled it. You can make a book by folding it into 4 little pieces or a lot of different ways, but I went back and I referred to this draft. Here's my final How to Brush Your Teeth by Jill. This is something I can do really well. First, pick your toothpaste. Next, put your toothpaste on your toothbrush. Then, brush. Last, gargle, rinse, and clean your toothbrush. Okay, so my how-to book has 4 steps. Think of something you're really good at and see if you can break it into 4 steps. We're looking forward to seeing your how-to books. Bye, friends.